like looking through your. If you go to your house, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna look around. Like I'm gonna look at your books
like,
you read.
And I love that, and I am afraid of doing that because I don't want to make the other person feel like I'm intruding.
Right.
Ooh.
And
I never feel like I'm
but I
intruding.
want to know, and I don't want people to think that I'm not interested in them because I'm afraid of asking too much. So I want more of that. I want more people in my life that are like that are so true to themselves, that they're so unapologetic, that they just are themselves, because I think that allows me or gives me permission to be myself.
Well,
So
you have permission every day to be yourself.
Thank
Okay, this is your book that you're writing.
Yes.
Okay, every day.
I love it. But I also think that it gets away from the whole performative nature of kind of this cycle of life that we're living in, you know, with social media and just the world. Like, what box do you fit in? What group are you part of? I think that so much of that is just fake, right? Like, just who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares what the trend is? Who cares if it's socially acceptable to do any question asking or...
Yeah.
I don't know, like, or if you, again, I feel like we talked about this on one of our past episodes, and it's, so what if you are awkward? What if you are overwhelming?
Mm-hmm.
What if you are annoying with all of your questions? That's just who you are.
Yeah.
And there are people who won't be annoyed by those things, and those will be your people.
Right, exactly.
Have Amanda.
Yeah.
I know, right? No, that's
Exactly.
how I met her. I sat next to her. I had asked her so many questions, and then before and she's not open. Like, she's
No,
not
I
really
can
an open
imagine.
person.
Amanda must have been like...
And then she
But she did it so fast
that she was answering them all.
and then I realized, I was like,
Right. Wait a minute. I just told her my whole life.
yeah.
I was like, who? I mean, I go deep, but that's, yeah. So the next
Right.
episode, we're going to get into a little bit of that.
there's going to be questions.
Yes, there's all
Yes.
questions, but yes. But you don't have, if that's not you, you don't have to do that. You can
Yeah.
be who you are. You can, but I mean, try not to judge, right? I do it too, is why I'm saying that, because I'll look and be like,
I think it comes from a place of not wanting the other person to feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So I hold myself back, but it's like, if they feel uncomfortable, then they're not my people.
That's not, right. That's
Right.
not who you want to be
Yeah.
around, unless you're around a lot of people and you try to, for the moment, which I can do, I can do too.
Right.
If you're not comfortable.
Yeah.
But that's, we have all places that we have to be that we're not 100% us. I get that, especially in work roles, you have to calm down. It can't be like, however, I do ask a lot of questions, and especially being around all these guys, they tend to love it because a lot of people just love talking about themselves.
Yeah,
which is-
a lot of people like to talk about themselves. They like to be
And
the
I
main
wanna know.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you love to.
I want to know. Tell me all the things. Be like, no way. What'd your grandma say?
I mean, we're technically on a podcast talking about ourselves, so I
Yeah.
think we fall into that bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do feel like I do ask a lot of the questions, but it's okay.
You do ask a lot of questions. You're a really good listener in general because you ask questions, because it makes the person feel heard, because as they're
Yes.
telling you things, you're asking them specific questions about the things that they're talking about, and it means that you're listening.
Yeah.